Ohio gozaimasu. Good morning, Wayfarers. I have no idea why this is happening. It is I, Loki the Mad Titan, and welcome back to the wonderful and now upgraded Fallout London. We are inside the fifth column base, and wackiness is ensuing, as you just saw. So I hit Q to start recording, and for some reason, after, I don't know, like 90 episodes of recording this, now when I'm hitting Q, it's going into VATS. Never before has this been a problem. And now suddenly it's a problem. We had an issue with so I'm flustered already. We had an issue with a quest with Elizabeth. We are doing 5-figure discounts to steal the item for Sumner. Okay? So the quest icon, that's Sumner right there. The quest icon was on me. Also, check this out. Now John Smith's gun is
Mind where you're going.
Pepto-Bismol pink. Yeah. Pepto-Bismol pink. I don't know what's going on with that either. It wasn't like that in the last episode, so that's what I get for downloading the DLC, I guess. Which I can't even use because it's only for new playthroughs, not for this. Anyway, oh my god. So we had an issue with Elizabeth where it wants me to steal an item for her. The problem is I've already stolen that item. I did my research. I've already stolen that item. It is this item right here. Okay? Family heirloom. Super important. Which I can't drop because it's a quest item. Now, it was not giving me the dialogue option to hand it in to her, but I double checked. I have the console command for it, but I double checked since I did the update.
Did you manage to get to that lockbox yet?
And it does say here it is. Which I can't select. What is happening? And now I'm just like stuck in her dialogue. What in the world?
What you need?
I don't for the game to work. Your thoughts? So things are just broken now. I can't select. Oh my god. I'm so glad I updated. Oh boy. Alright, so let this be a warning to you.
That Badman Lawrence is so stingy.
Unless you're planning on starting a
Does he
new
think he is?
playthrough, don't update to version 3. Because apparently it breaks the dialogue, I guess.
Fine day for it, ain't it? Hey, what were you doing?
Did you manage to get to that lockbox yet?
I don't understand. Oh my god. I mean, it did a bunch of weird things when it started up, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's that's kind of weird." That yellow screen, that neon yellowish greenish green is never a good sign either. That normally means corrupted saves. Oh my god. Let's try. Sometimes when dialogue's not working, reloading for some reason
Did you manage to get to that lockbox yet?
fixes the problem. Why? In the world? Is
Do you
it?
mind?
Alright, somebody's standing behind me, pushing me. Because everybody has to be right here. I'm starting to get angry now. I'm starting to legitimately get angry. We're still on very hard. The controller is on. What? A is activate. It's acting like that the buttons are not the buttons.
Britain awake. Awake for slumber.
Okay. So I updated it
Did you manage to get to that lockbox yet?
and somehow I'm trying to figure out how it brought up to change the weapon while I'm in dialogue. And how why is the cursor moving around?
Aha, so you have. What an interesting find. I was hoping it'd be a bit more than this, but hey, it'll suffice. Thanks.
What? What is the... Why did you want a family heirloom? That place was full of other loot. Why? I don't even remember where I got
That's
it
for me
from.
to know, and for you not to find out. Here's your pay.
Okay, so... What the
Look who it is. The hero of the fifth column thievery community. I've been hearing some good things about you. Got something here as a token of our appreciation. It's a special tool that I've been working on to help you with your stealing. An unbreakable bobby pin. This metal's been folded more times than a sick man's handkerchief. It's not foolproof, but it'll do the job if you have the skill to use it. Good work.
So, I mean, that's awesome. I got a skeleton key. That's super duper great. I'm gonna save again. And hopefully... Let's try to talk to Guido just for fun.
Protect and survive.
Alright, he doesn't actually want to talk to me. How about you, Lily? Alright, no. Does anybody actually want to... Huh? Oh my god, I'm going to kill you all. Anybody?
Fine day for it, innit?
Alright, nobody actually wants to engage me in dialogue for me. Where's John? I just want to double check and make sure the dialogue is functioning correctly now. Does anybody know where
I'm knackered as
John is? Anybody seen John?
these
My
drills.
companion. There he is. Hello, John.
Leaving me behind? Alrighty.
I'm not...
Do it in 2 ticks.
So you saw it. When I clicked on him, it was giving me arrows
What you need?
instead of... It's like somehow not recognizing the controller? Yeah, and now I have to move the cursor. What the... So it wants me... It's getting confused.
Fine. Ignore me. See if I care.
I... I
Sure.
okay, I don't understand what is happening at all. How is it getting confused? Let me just leave, maybe. I don't know. It's not what I was expecting at all. Alright, well, we figured out how to fix that problem. If that problem did not work, if that's not how I want to say it. I'm so sorry. Nobody's watching anymore at this point. They're just like, what the hell is this? God almighty. If it still wasn't working, the console command you would have used to fix the problem was set stage. So you just type in set stage in one word. Capitals, doesn't matter. Fallout London. Not Fallout London. FOLON _ LQ Hamlets 103 space 15, and I will set the quest. See, why is the cursor coming up? The cursor, I don't know why the cursor keeps coming up. That's not normally a thing. I'm using the controller. It like keeps trying to like recognize that I'm using the mouse and not the, like, what? Anyway, I guess we have to do this one because I don't see that it's giving me another quest after we did all the thievery for them. Hey, if you're new to the channel, Yokoso Hajime Mashite, welcome, nice to meet you. Somehow if you made it through all that, God bless you. And if you're a regular to this series, like Daniel, like Teresa, like some of the writers, like some of the voice actors for Fallout London, and if you made it through all that, what did you guys do to me? First of all, why did you make John's gun pink? I'm a little perplexed about that. Oh my god, there's more pink. There's more pink.
That Batman Lawrence is so stingy with
Oh boy. There's more pink all over the place. The sky is pink. Why is the sky pink? What did the update do? Oh my god. What did the update do? That's what I get. That's what I get. I was like, ooh, some new DLC. How exciting. And then I didn't bother to read that you can only do you can only use the DLC if you're starting a new playthrough, and then God almighty. What's up, player? Go ahead, do your little goal jump. Go ahead. Oh my god, please just reload. Didn't she just reload? Oh, the pink everywhere. I don't even. Oh my god. I'm not I'm not feeling well either, so this is just par for the course, man. This is just par for the course. This is making my day. Oh my god. Everything's pink outside. God almighty. I know I'm going to go to Discord server and they're going to give me like some sort of attitude about it too. Like,
do you smell that?
There was a lot of people posting questions on the Discord server asking, you know, about this, that, and the other, and they were trying to be patient. I get it. Some of the questions are dumb. All right, Rachel.
Yeah.
Why do the Themyscira have an immunity to tunnel cloth? And again, I can't click on it because.
Oh, this nonsense. Look. If I was a scientist, I could tell you why I look like someone melted me over the hob. But I can't. Now can I? And no, I don't know why we're immune. Again, That's a question I just can't answer. Try asking Dr. Webb. He'd know more than anyone else, but still not much.
Oh my god.
Oh! Sorry about that.
Get out of my way. Thank you. I'll
Your
speak to you.
kind does have two eyes,
my God.
right?
What?
I'm just gonna say thank you. I'll speak
Yes,
to
please, make it his problem.
you. Okay.
Family to see the service. One day.
Yep. Oh my god. Did you see that? See, silly me. I assumed that if they made it live, that they tested it and everything must be good to go.
Yes?
So I realize now I can use the right toggle stick to move around. What can you tell me about Tunnel Cough?
Tunnel cough? Why do you ask?
Charisma 5. Please tell me what you can. My mother's been coughing up blood all day and I have no idea what's wrong with her, so we're gonna lie to him. Sure.
Oh dear. I'm so sorry. You must be stricken with worry. I don't know much, but I'll tell you what I do know. Thames folk have a natural immunity to tunnel cough, as I'm sure you've heard. I suspect it must be caused by some genetic mutation that has altered our DNA to be immune to the virus. But there's no way to know how tunnel cough interacts with the immunity system of one of our own without performing a biopsy on a carrier. And since no one here actually gets sick and dies from it, I've had no cause to do so.
Are there any Thames folk who have been exposed to tunnel cough? Do you know anyone who has been affected in the past? Are you familiar with anyone who has an infection previous? It's all the same question. We'll do the intelligence one, I guess.
Unfortunately, yes. My granddaughter, Marjorie. Harmless young thing. She went out scavenging for painting supplies and ended up near a tunnel cough zone. I had to go and get her out of there myself. Not sure what was more dangerous out there. The infected, or the so-called men who patrol those streets.
Alright. Poor Marjorie.
Nothing like a swim in our Thames.
Yep. Maybe the swimming in the Thames will fix all the things that the DLC broke. Hey Marjorie, how are you?
Hey there.
I heard you like to paint. There's a beautiful mirror on Cable Street I think you love. Am I trying to get her killed? I don't want to do that. Is it true you suffered from tunnel cough? Did you contract tunnel cough? Is that why you look you melted? Oh, that's so nice. You know how I helped you at Cerulean Meadows? Well, I need your artistic assistance. Let's just ask
Hardly.
her this. Okay.
I do love to paint, but I don't know. It depends on the artist. Who painted it?
Citra Tierg, an underrepresented street artist with a visionary mindset.
An original tug? Wow! Okay, we've got to check this out.
Oh my god. Oh boy. Well, I just got her killed, I guess. So, making sure we know that we're evil for sure. And back out into the wild pink yonder, I guess. Did I even finish my intro? If you are a regular Okairi Nasai, welcome back, welcome home. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I'm sorry everything's purple and pink and broken now. I was excited about the DLC and wanted to add it to the game if I could, and the update went very smoothly. Except for all the things that it broke, apparently. My God. Oh.
Mr. Snowman, come on then. Show me what
I don't know who Private Will is. Where'd that legendary go? Rad powered. I swear to God. What's up, Private Will?
Attention, civilian. Thames Haven is under lockdown. Entry is forbidden.
I mean, I've been in and out of there like a million times. What do you know about Sebastian Gaunt?
He's a pirate who sounds like he's gargling on someone's balls. The dogs will pay for this, and I'm a big ugly fat pirate. Boo-hoo. That's what I know about Gaunt.
Why is them saving under lockdown? Why is there a Tommy outpost here? You sound bored. Why don't you help the Thames folk?
We are? What do you think that gun's for? We're keeping an eye on them. Not too many squids or leeches or who bloody knows. They've shut themselves off until they can get that under control.
I'm just bleeding all over the place.
And you sound like a cunt.
Okay, are there any Tommy outposts here?
High Command wants people to know order has returned to London. I also want to keep a close eye on sludge suckers, so it's a win-win.
Okay, I don't appreciate being called the C word by you.
My thoughts. You want to know my thoughts? They're not human. People forget that because they've got two legs. It's true. My brothers in arms tense up when they see a commuter, but not them. Give me a break.
What is there to do in London?
What, Mo? Do I look like a travel agent? Bother someone else about that. Hope not.
Alright, so what if I accidentally shoot him in the head repeatedly? Everybody cool with that?
I don't get some people. Like, why bother carrying all this rubbish around? It's not like they were going to use it.
Alright. Didn't like him. But we took care of that. I can't believe the sky is pink. Oh my God. I'm surprised it's not crashing. I probably just jinxed myself, didn't I? I'll see if I could figure out how to get rid of the pink. I swear to God. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright. I don't remember who anybody is in here yet. Let's turn on some light. Oh, okay, yep. War is mean, and, yep. We're terrible, horrible people.
You are the living embodiment of perfection, outsider. I say jump, and not only do you jump, you clear a chasm. Well done.
Who are you people?
It's getting feisty, sir.
I don't care what it wants. It won't be much longer anyway. Put her under the knife.
No can do. Muriel won't operate.
What do you mean the mute won't operate?
She thinks it's immoral, sir.
I don't care what she thinks. She should know it only matters what what Eve thinks. You fix this.
you're in luck. She just so happens to be the granddaughter of Themshaven's doctor. I just want this over with. I'll go get her grandfather, Dr. Webb. Marjorie is the granddaughter of the Themshaven medic. Those are all the same thing. And
Hey, are you even paying? Is that so? I was going to have you blackmail my Oriole. But oh, this is so much better. Set your sights on this doctor instead.
It will be done. Isn't it kind of effed up to force the guy to cut his own granddaughter open? Yeah, I mean...
That is not a guy, and this is not a granddaughter. They are things. If you can't sacrifice things for the greater good, then I don't know how you will be able to stay with the fifth column.
I don't like the fifth column. Like, at all. I do like the art, but I don't like the fifth column.
Britain awake.
No, do you have anything to say? Nope. Alright, robot arm. What are you doing, Jason Statham? We're doing a lot of back and forth here. And this building is already crashy. Alright, well, the nighttime sky is purple. That's prettier than pink. I do kind of find it amusing that the fifth column now have purple guns. Alright, whatever. We're going back where we just were. Back and to the left. Back and to the left. I thought the biggest problem was going to be getting the quest to work properly. Alright. I kidnapped your granddaughter and I want you to murder her.
Please, I need your help. Have you seen my granddaughter? I can't find her.
I know where she is.
Tell me, please.
Listen, they won't hurt her if you come with me willingly. Don't make this harder than it has to be. I persuaded her to go to Cable Street. She's with the fifth column now. If you don't come quietly, you can consider your precious granddaughter dead. Let's get moving. I believe I've involved her in something I shouldn't have. Oh my god.
You took her? There were so many nightmares running through my head, but I never imagined she was... I'm too old to be brazen and foolish. Monstrous as you may be. If there's any chance at securing Marjorie's safety, I'll come with you.
Oh. Okay, we're going right to it. I guess. Or something else weird, wild, and wacky.
House, sir.
And a stacked deck.
Please, this doesn't have to be difficult. Tell me what you need and I'll do it. Just please, let Marjorie go.
Huh. They actually talk.
We won't be discussing anything until Eve gets here.
If you'd clean the wax out of your ears, Victor, you do well to remember that Eve allowed me to spearhead this initiative. We'll proceed without her.
Do you ever stop running that fancy mouth of yours? You're not the leader of the fifth column. Eve is. We wait for her lead.
You won't have to wait much longer. They found Rachel wandering up the street. We had a nice chat on the way here.
We don't need her.
Horatio, please.
Very well.
Ever resourceful, aren't you? Seems like you're the only one who gets things done around here while everyone else plays politics. However, I doubt Horatio has been very transparent with you.
I have.
You have my permission to ask for clarification. Perhaps it will clear things up for our guests as well.
Why does Horatio care so much about curing tunnel cough?
It's a vested personal interest. Horatio and I are half-siblings on our father's side. His mother, quite unfortunately, succumbed to tunnel cough like so many other poor souls in London. I've often wondered if his exact motivation is fear of the tunnel cough itself, or if this is some sort of redemption for his mother's death.
It's a bit of both.
Why wouldn't, however the hell they said her name, Murger cooperate?
She's a sensitive soul. That's why she's tinkering while the rest of us are on the front lines, be it fighting or running supplies. But she's immensely useful. I would never look a gift horse in the mouth.
Did you know this was going on?
I always know what's going on. Don't you worry.
Okay, apparently those are all the questions I have.
As you wish, then. Given that you've both come all this way, I'd hate to make the trip not worth your while. Dr. Webb, as you have seen, my dear brother here is not above taking drastic action when it comes to getting his way.
I figured.
But you came here to bring your granddaughter home, correct? Well, I'll give you a chance to do just that. How about a deal? Rachel and your precious Marjorie return to Thameshaven, while you help Muriel find a cure for this interminable disease.
Does he even have a choice?
Quiet, Thames folk.
No, Freddy. It's all right. Of course he has a choice. He can stay behind while you and the girl go free, or you can all stay while we negotiate a less conventional arrangement. Dr. Webb, my brother's ways are his own. No harm will befall Marjorie under my watch. But the people of London need your expertise. Are you willing to help us?
Yes. I am.
Then it's decided. Freddy, escort them back to Thameshaven.
You're free, girl. Go home.
I need you to stay strong, Marjorie. Go home. I'll be back with you in a matter of days.
Come on, fish folk. Let's get moving.
Okay. Well, that was fun. By fun, I mean absolutely terrible.
Yes?
I don't know. Can I ask you about the visors? You're Eve's brother?
Half-brother. We shared a father, Edward Whitehouse. Eve's birth was a result of a sordid little affair with a maid. Ironic.
What's ironic about Eve's
Well,
birth?
you see, her name banded around here as the savior of our movement, and yet the Whitehouse name was destroyed because of her.
I don't think I've ever heard of the Whitehouses.
Well, why would you? Not these days, but not long ago. People would beg for the patronage of the Whitehouse name. One of the biggest trading houses in London. So, when my father had a dalliance with the maid, Eve was birthed alongside our demise. Our father was jailed soon after for financial irregularities, discovered as a result of countless investigations into her lineage. The ruthless bastards took an easy chance to destroy our great name and steal our legacy and my birthright. We were cast into the street, and my mother contracted tunnel cough soon after. Anyway, no point on dwelling on such things. I don't blame Eve for this. I blame the gentry.
I also blame the gentry. Can I ask you about the visors?
Make it quick.
Freddy.
He's got that textbook bad attitude that frankly riles. Were it up to me, I'd straighten him out. But, well, it's not up to me.
Derek.
Strong fighter, a good man, but a terrible nag. It's not a disciplinary matter, but an indication of inertia. He merely needs to be busy, and given his position as the head of offensive operations, it's bemusing he's not.
Braden.
Look, I get that everyone needs food and bandages, but the idea that his branch is considered roughly equivalent to mine is frankly a joke.
They just said her name, and I forgot how they said it. Muriel, right? It's just Muriel.
She's all right, I guess. I'd add more resolution if she ever said anything.
Victor?
The cripple? Supposed to be quite the fighter back in the day. Those skills aren't much use to him now. Honestly, I think Eve keeps him around out of pity. A textbook charity case.
Right, you're terrible. Are you from London?
Yes, Westminster. I plan on returning once the city is firmly within our grasp.
Can you tell me more about the factions of London?
If you insist.
I don't really want to. Camelot?
Idiots to the man. Strong fighters, dedicated and loyal, but idiots all the same.
I can't really disagree with that. The Vagabonds?
An irrelevance. Yesterday's big boys with the attitude of a soured prize fighter.
Isle of Dogs?
The big boys of today. Mean little bastards, with a cruel streak that would be admirable if it wasn't so aimless.
Gentry?
Incompetent fools with the treacherous smiles of a Raja. Vermin that must be purged should London ever achieve its former glory.
Alright, let's purge them. Alright.
Goodbye.
That was useful. Alright, let's talk to Eve. John, you're my way. Pink gun.
I'm knackered as fuck.
Okay.
We're being beasted.
They say blood's thicker than water. My brother certainly is thick, I'll give them that. Horatio considers himself a genius. If only it were so, he wouldn't be half as dangerous.
If he's so dangerous, why do you keep him around? He isn't so bad. A cure for Tunnelcough would do wonders for public support. Why do you keep him around?
Because I know Horatio better than anyone. When, or if, the time comes where he poses a threat, I will know. And he will be dealt with. For now, he's useful. He has connections inside and outside the Fifth Column. Some invaluable. He's also reliable. Like me, he can keep a tight ship. His branch runs smoother than any other, even if it is just administration. From now on, you'll take orders from me directly. It seems there are some who are willing to use you for their own purposes. While Freddy is dealing with those things, I think it's about time the defense branch underwent a performance review. You will conduct it. In particular, I want to be sure our counter-espionage efforts are up to scratch. This ship must remain airtight if it is to remain afloat. No leakages. A young intelligence officer, Zach Lloyd, is in charge of routing out moles. He has yet to find one. Assist him and figure out if his lack of results is a relief or a concern. I want a full report when you're done. Dismissed.
Okie dokie. Zach. I don't know that we've talked to Zach. Zach Attack. Can't see him.
Yes?
Are you Zach Lloyd?
Yes? What's it to you, anyway? Can't you see I'm busy?
It just looks like you're right. Busy uncovering spies? How's that going for you? You sent me to assist you. I'm here to do a performance review of the defense branch.
Not very well. And these constant interruptions aren't helping. If I wasn't already under enough pressure, now we're under review. That's just great. Fine. Take a seat in the corner, take your notes, and don't make any noise. She did. Eve herself. How gracious of her. So, you're my assistant. I could certainly use the help. Not that I'm bad at my job, mind you. I'm just a desk jockey. Stickler for paperwork. Keen attention to detail. Strategist. All the field agents Freddy assigns me are useless. Eve sent you, which means you must be somewhat reliable. We're gonna do great things, you and I. I'll do the paperwork, and most of the thinking, and you'll get your hands dirty. It's a partnership made in heaven.
Okay, what's the situation with counter-espionage then? This isn't a permanent assignment here to conduct a performance review.
Despite all this paperwork, the situation is rather dull. I haven't been able to pursue any leads from this desk. I've trawled through every copy of every document ever written in this place. Yet I can't find a single shred of evidence that a mole exists, let alone their identity. But Eve insists. If Eve says there's a spy, there's a spy. So, we will continue the search.
Why is Eve so sure there's a spy?
I'm not sure. She hasn't told me or Freddy. I know she has her reasons.
Why weren't the other field agents able to help you?
Some laziness, some cowardice, some both. I understand the job is more active and far more dangerous than mine, but what did they expect? When you've tried all the easy solutions, the remaining avenues of investigation are bound to involve some level of risk.
How are we going to find the spy?
Instead of waiting for our mole to make a mistake, we've forced them out of hiding. Something I can only do with your help. I'll write up a memo that reveals the location in which classified Defence Branch documents are to be dropped. No such documents exist, of course, but our mole won't know that. I'll accidentally send the memo to every branch. You wait at the location to see who shows up. Just stay safe, okay?
What if no one shows up?
Then we really need to start getting creative. We may be dealing with the greatest spy of the 23rd century.
Why do I need to stay safe?
I may have tried this scheme once before. The fellow I sent to the drop-off point never returned. I like to think he just went AWOL, but I'm not so sure.
Alright, let's do this. Where's
To
the
the
location?
west, downtown. Let me see. Hang on. Let me put the coordinates on that utility of yours. I'd hate to waste even a scrap of paper. Now don't dawdle. Get there before they do.
Okay. Let's go do it. Let's do it. Out into the purple sky. Oh. Okay. Well. Interesting. Sorry about that. The sky is less purple than it was previously. Where am I going? The gherkin. We're going to the pickle. Screw it. I'll just go right to the gherkin. Jerkin my gherkin. It's bigger than a gherkin. That's all I'm saying. It's not a boast. All right. Light. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Tristan. I can't see. Well, that was certainly something. Okay. Well, he's clearly Camelot. I don't specifically remember him from Camelot. Oh. Cool.
Anything in there for me?
Interesting. I'm not super great with Camelot lore, but they seem those names seem familiar. Definitely, I think there's a story about them, those two together, but I believe it was spelled the ISOLDE way. We do have a level up. I don't know. Should we take like sneering imperialist? I'm not sure. I'm Not sure what to take. Trying to build this a little differently than the other one we had built. The other version, the other universe. Alright, we're just gonna take Heavy Gunner too, I guess. Alright. And back and forth. Back and forth. There's that little smoke bomb. That was cute. Couldn't really tell what was going on. I'm guessing John killed the girl, because I killed the guy by blowing his leg off. I wish we could just teleport right inside. This teleporting here and then loading to go in is tedious.
There you are. I just have to say, I don't appreciate being under review.
That I don't.
I'm sure Eve has her reasons, Freddy.
I know Eve's not to blame, don't you worry. It's her fool of a brother, dragging me into the Thames folk business. And now this. When you give your report, don't make any enemies.
I want to make enemies.
Don't worry about him. He's quick to anger.
Why does he blame Horatio for the performance review? To Camelot Knights showed up at the location and attacked me. And why does he blame Horatio?
Freddy's long suspected that Horatio's been sabotaging the defense branch. He has no evidence, mind you, just a feeling. If you ask me, he should worry more about what goes on inside the branch than outside of it. Maybe we'd have less problems.
Alright, 2 knights attacked me.
Camelot? I didn't take those brutes to be the infiltrating type. He'd rather kick your front door down than sneak around the back. You have no idea how happy I am. That anyone showed up at all is a miracle.
Where do we go from here? I'm glad you're happy with those brutes almost killed me, so does this mean we're done? Where do we go from here?
Now we know our enemy. We know where to look. Camelot. Luckily for you, we've already got a man on the inside. His name's Jeff Mutt. The rest of our espionage attempts were sussed out, but not Jeff. He's made quite a few friends, apparently. The knights at the tavern like to gamble, and Jeff's a compulsive gambler. I can only imagine people will begin to suspect him once his poor luck runs out. But until then, he's an invaluable asset.
Okay, tell me about Camelot.
You've seen them? Knights in dress-up. They claim to fight for democracy. I see 2 potential outcomes from that. Scenario 1. Their leader, Arthur, the chief prat in armour, is a liar who just wants his shot at power. In which case, we'd have a fool in charge, not a king. Scenario 2. He isn't a liar, and he actually wants democracy for London. The average intelligence of the average Londoner is lower than that of a pigeon. Either way, London would be ruled by morons, and that is why they must be wiped out.
We're using spies to find spies?
Yes. Were you under the delusion that we're on some kind of moral crusade? We must fight fire with fire.
Is it possible that Mutt double-crossed us?
I won't rule out the possibility, but it's unlikely. Mutt has given us intel far beyond the trifles a double-crosser would divulge.
How can he help us?
With information. He reports direct to Horatio, who, to Freddy's credit, has been less than cooperative. So I want you to make contact with him directly. I'll send word ahead. He'll be expecting you. Find out what he knows about the situation. The whole Camelot army goes in and out of that tavern. Someone's bound to have let something slip. Good luck, and don't cause trouble. It should be as if you were never there.
Alright. Guido. Locking the door, man. Got anything to say? Nope. I don't know what I expected. It said hey on the screen, but she didn't even Make a chirp. Alright, so back to the pink sky. Captain Cosmos space station playset has arrived. Alright, where are we going? We are going to Old Cheese of Cheshire. That sounds unpleasant. Apologies as always. I'm doing my best. Okay. I do hear some shooting. Nobody seems to care that I am in Camelot territory. Considering I just took out 2 of their knights, I figured they'd be a little bit more interested in murdering me. Alright, all the bows. I mean, 2 5th column people showing up at the bar. That really seemed like the smartest way to...
Nice to meet you. My name's Benjamin Gale. I'm a levy. Care for a game of cards?
Nice to meet you. My name's Taylor.
Cheers.
What's a levy?
In the days of old, it referred to the poorly trained peasants conscripted by noblemen. Here, it's what Camelot calls its lower ranks. Insulting, really, if you think about it.
I like your mustache and your goatee. You look like one of the 3 musketeers.
Well, thank God, a real human being. Don't worry about anyone listening in. They're too busy listening to themselves. Lloyd says you're looking for a spy. I'm afraid I won't be of much help. If you've been around these people as long as I have, you'd know their ignorance to the cloak and dagger approach. Then again, anyone worth their salt around here won't talk to the likes of a levy. The Knights of the Round Table are secretive. I've been working on getting information out of Lancelot. He's in here a lot. He's a degenerate drunk, so I thought it would be easy. No such luck. He'll go on drunken tirades about some inane childhood trauma or his long-lost love in the city. But not a peep of anything relevant. Bastard.
Are any of the other knights more likely to talk?
Lancelot's definitely the weak link. Doubt it.
Maybe they'll have the spy's identity and record in the keep.
They don't keep records. Believe me, I've looked. The intel exists only in their minds. Primitive, I know. It took a seriously drunk knight reminiscing about his past to let slip the names of the Knights of the Round Table. Their real names. It's a shame. Poor old sod got himself killed in a duel recently. He was always up for telling stories. Even if they weren't helpful, they were interesting.
How can we get Lancelot to talk?
We torture him. And no, I'm not joking. If we're going to get anything out of him, let alone find your spy, we'll need to do something drastic. We have to capture him and bring him back to Cable Street. Then we can extract information out of him the easy way. Because he did let one thing slip. Lancelot will be going on a little excursion to clear out a few ghouls from a nearby church. The lack of severity this task requires means he will likely only bring a few men to back him up. If I'm one of those men, and you and some of our comrades are waiting for them instead of ghouls, capturing Lancelot should be easy. I'll send word to Horatio. He'll give us the manpower we need to pull this off.
Sounds like a plan. What do you need me to do? Have I gotten myself wrapped up in one of Horatio's schemes again? What do you need me to do?
Your immediate priority is to take care of that church's ghoul problem. I'll sweet-talk Lancelot. Make sure I'm on his expedition. Should be easy. I'll spout some rubbish about how eager I am to prove my valor.
Okay, so we gotta go...
Are you alright, mate? I need to ask you something, straight up. What's your honest opinion about the 5th column? But don't hold back now.
I don't know that you want the answer to that. haven't really formed an opinion of the column, so trying to figure out. I actually quite like the fifth column, believe the cause, or I'm just trying to make sense of everything happening around us. Can't stand the fifth column. These are a bunch of troublemakers causing not right now.
We talking or what? I get it, mate. Sometimes it takes time to make up your mind. Just know there's more bubbling beneath the obvious cracks of the fifth column. I feel it's high time I give you some education on the column. I'm surprised you never asked why I've always kept at arm's length away from Cable Street. Have you ever wondered about that? See, Wafey, it's a bit of a touchy subject, but I reckon you deserve to know. I'm essentially banished from the St. George and Cable Street, kept apart from the heart of the fifth column. Now, I'm still useful because I do all the dirty work from them. But it's because I represent a period of the past, a past Eve wishes to forget and move on from.
Banish, that seems harsh, John, and why would they do that?
It's as simple and as complicated as that, mate. My presence reminds them of a time they want to forget, and that's why I'm kept at arm's length. I reckon the reason goes beyond just history, though. It's twofold, if you ask me. And this is the actual crux of me speaking to you. Now, the first part is indeed my past, the reminders of what the fifth column was. But the other's Lily. You see, mate, my connection with Lily, the influence I have over her, makes me a liability in their eyes. They want to shape the future, and my presence could disrupt their plans. So it's not only about history, but also about keeping Lily's path clear without my interference. It's a tangled web of circumstances. Sometimes I wonder if my place is even within the fifth column. But despite it all, I'm loyal to Eve, and I'll follow her lead to the end.
So, I mean, he's clearly Lily's dad. They're beating around the bush saying it, but it's obvious you love Eve and are dedicated to cause. How does Lily factor into all this?
You've hit the nail on the head, Wafey. I love Eve, and I'll follow her to the end of the world. But sometimes her leadership can be a bit abrasive, and not quite true to the core values of the old fifth column. My banishment is likely tied to our different views on how to lead. Lily, she's my daughter. It's a truth that cuts me deep, rips me heart out every time I think about it. Well, back when I was Eve's handler, we got close, you know? We were, romantically involved. Romantic for me, at least. For me, it was love, pure and true. But looking back, it's clear as day it was nothing but a transaction for her. It still shatters me. Aye, that's the cold, harsh truth. How she saw it, it tears at my soul. It's a darkness I carry within me, a burden I can't shake off. Nobody explicitly knows about our past together, but trust me, everyone's got their suspicions. It's the worst kept secret of all time. Even the biggest simpleton could put two and two together, but no one dares say it out loud. It's too delicate a situation. So, it hangs in the air, a hidden truth. But I'll always love Lily, regardless of what people say or don't say. It's been a challenge, no doubt. But what matters most now is protecting Lily and making sure she has a chance at a better future. She's the light in my life, the reason I keep fighting. But this wound runs deep, an ache that never truly fades. All I want is for her to find happiness in this world, even if it's not through the love I hope to share with her mother.
Okay, so yeah, I guess I'm the biggest simpleton because I did figure it out without being explicitly told. Lily is your daughter. That must be incredibly difficult for you. So you're saying that Lily being your daughter is widely assumed but never spoken about. You must have been...
We talking or what?
I'm reading all the dialogue options. Tough Kiki is such a secret. I can't even begin to imagine how much that hurt, John. So you're saying that love you felt was one-sided while you saw it as something else entirely. I'm going to go this way.
I appreciate your support. Truly. Now listen closely, mate, because this part is crucial. Eve, she's got a plan for Lily. A plan to cement her in place at the top, where no one can stop her vision. Nothing evil, mind, it's all about securing the future. Eve wants Lily to carry on her legacy once she's gone. She wants her to become a figurehead, a symbol of their cause, a leader who will continue the fight. It's about forming a dynasty within the Fifth Column, keeping their ideals alive through generations.
Eve wants Lily to take on a prominent role within the Fifth Column. That's a significant responsibility for Lily. How do you feel about this plan? What do you mean? What's Eve's plan for Lily? A dynasty without you. Yeah, what exactly is her plan for Lily?
Fuck's sake, cloth ears. She wants Lily to step up, become the face of the movement, ensure it keeps on. This heavy burden, this is Eve's lasting legacy. That's the double-edged sword. On the one hand, I want Lily to find her own path, choose her own destiny. But on the other, I understand the weight of this duty, the importance of carrying on the fight. Clearly, I'm conflicted. I'd support Lily in whatever she chooses. Because the choices she makes will shape her future, and the future of the Fifth Column. I only hope she finds her own way, guided by her own convictions, and makes a lasting impact for the cause we hold dear.
It's about carrying on the fight, creating a lasting legacy. I appreciate your optimism, John. It's a complex situation with valid concerns. We'll have to see how it all unfolds and hope for the best, eh? We can only hope that Lily finds her own path amidst it all. Don't you think you, as her father, should have your own plan for Lily?
Hello? Anyone there? I'm glad you get it, mate. The thought of Lily being weighed down with such a responsibility might not sit right with me, but she's a tough cookie. I'm sure she'll do right. Know what I mean?
Cookies.
Thanks for your trust, mate. It means a lot to me. I'll do my best to find that balance, to guide Lily towards a future where she can flourish and make a difference. She deserves nothing less.
Do you feel better discussing all that? That was quite the roller coaster, damn right. Charisma 5. I want you to know, John, I'm always here for you. There's nothing you could say that would ever change that. Ooh, okay. We flirting?
It's a bleeding relief to know I've got someone like you in my corner. Always there to lend an ear and lend an hand. Our friendship, it's worth its weight in gold, and I can't thank you enough for sticking me through thick and thin. You're a true diamond, and I'll never take your presence in my life for granted. Right, mate. Let's keep all this between us, yeah? Mum's the word, as they say. It's a sensitive matter, and it's best if it stays that way. I trust you to keep our conversations under lock and key. Now, let's make like the trees and branch.
Okie dokie. So, it definitely seems like there is more... Hey, look at this guy. Sergeant Neil.
Hey, old mate.
Oh my god. There's a lot more to the John character than what we had with Pendragon. Pendragon was still like my all-time favorite companion because he didn't talk, and he did a really great job helping me fight, but he didn't have a quest or really an affinity or anything that I ever saw anything pop up like it's telling me that John likes this, John likes that, and I clearly at least hit the first or second. Yeah, I agree with that. It's a poop bucket. Can't take the bucket though.
It's the place for me.
So I'm interested in seeing, is he going to end up having a quest of some sort? Because it kind of feels like he might.
Watch it.
All right, well, you're in my way. You and your pink bows and arrows. So I want to keep playing, but I guess we'll wrap this up here in the bar. Eleanor the barkeep. I don't remember Eleanor. Alright, with all that being said, this has been Fallout London. This was kind of a weird episode with the bugginess and glitchiness of it, but I tried to adapt as quick as possible to it and not harp on the negatives. I am looking at my Titan. I bid you adieu, goodbye, and good night. Sayonara to Yasumi Wayfarers. Thank you so very much for watching. Please subscribe, but please support me on Patreon. Join us on the Discord server and become a member of the channel. Have a good night. See ya.